before that when she bounced them off the glass and went in. And it's all right.
You're all right, Grace. You're all right. Grace. Coach Adler, your comments.
First, want to start by saying I could not be more proud of a group of girls than I am this group. You know, we get to spend time together daily, and a lot of people see, you know, pictures of them on Facebook and get to see stories about them in the newspaper, but what people don't get to see is the kind of kids they are. I have never felt more blessed to get to work with a group of kids like this group. They pray for other teams. They work hard. They support each other. They're great role models to the kids in our community. They all make the academic goal, whatever. I got a higher than 3.87 GPA. They pray together, they play together, they spend time together, and they're a great group of girls. And at the end of the day, I think what happened was kind of what I expected. None of them's ever done this before. So I think early on, nerves kind of got us a little bit. But what I'll say about them is they dug a little hole, but man, they fight out of them. And I think in everything that I've learned from sports, some of the best, most important lessons that I've learned have come from this game. And the way that these kids battle back is just going to serve them real well in life.
Coach, it was a game where both teams were determined to take out the other team's top scorer. And that meant you were going to have to rely on a bunch of your, I guess, other players. And they may not be role players, but not usually the ones you're counting on to score necessarily. Is that kind of how you saw it and what you expected the game to be?
Yeah, I mean, we knew coming into the game that that they depend heavily on London. She's a great basketball player. She's the one who runs their offense. We knew that they set a lot of screens for her. So what we worked on early is just playing over the top of the screen instead of hedging off and helping back, playing up to cover her, because we know she'll shoot outside as well. I think we did that beautifully in the second half. I just thought early we just were a little rattled. I think we were a little rattled. And like I said, this is a first-time experience for any of them. I think Gracie was here as a freshman, but she didn't, you know, get to play. So that first time, it's different. You know, it's just different the first time that you experience this. And I feel like once they settled in, then they did an excellent job. But I just feel like the chips just didn't land our way.
It seemed like that fourth quarter, you were one basket away several times. You had the ball, had chances. You just couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah, I felt like we would have these excellent defensive sets, and they just didn't miss. Like, was it just me, or did they not miss much in this stretch? Like, I was like, man, they're just not missing them. So, you know, we couldn't. Like, I felt like it was back and forth. And I just felt like we kept matching each other. So it was just, I mean, fun. Like, that's fun. That's a great game, and it's fun to do, and it's way more fun if you end up on the winning end of it. But it's great, and like I said, it's a new experience. It's a new experience. What my hope is that, you know, all of these kids come back except for Gracie, and I hope that next year that's not something that's going to rattle them. You know, that it's going to be something that they're used to and that they expect.
For the players, what was working for you on the second half to score a lot more points than you did in the first half?
I feel like in the second half, we listened to Coach at halftime. She said that we had to attack because we were playing very timid because we were rattled a little bit, I guess. And we attacked, and I feel like that helped us. We shot free throws and got to the basket more.
I also feel like offensive boards were better the second half than the first half. Definitely weak side blocking out helped us a lot in that scoring.
I agree. Listen, I think, you're at regional tournament. They let you play physical, right? They let you play physical. So that was a big adjustment that I'm like, hey, listen, you have to go up and get that ball and be strong with it. And I thought that the girls did that. Only other thing I'd like to say is, listen, I want to thank every single coach in this region that has given Gracie the respect that she so deserves. I appreciate every single coach in this region. She is a phenomenal kid. I don't know that I've ever coached better. She does the right thing because it's the right thing to do. She works hard in the classroom. She's up every Saturday morning at 7:30 working with our youth, working junior pro. She carries a job. She carries a 4.2 GPA. She wasn't blessed with a 6-foot body. She wasn't blessed to be the strongest kid on the court, but I've never seen a kid with a work ethic like she has. So much so that on Sundays, a lot of times we have to say, not today, Gracie, not today. Like, you just need to take a day off. She don't accept our answer very well, and usually we'll just call the other coach. Instead of, if one tells her no, she'll call another. But, you know, I just, again, want to thank the coaches. She's been vital to our program, and we lose a really, really strong leader in her.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you.